Hello pandas, it's Thub and we are back out here, back in the saddle again. Yes, I had a lot of fun just playing in the snow, as it were, but it's time to replenish my vacation fund, because that ate into it pretty deep. Hopefully we'll find a few treasures though. You never know what you'll find, right? Dumpster diving. Let's get at it. Well, shall we? Okay. Couple bottles is a nice way to start. Cool. What have we here? What's a whole bunch of Christmas decorations? Those little inflatey things. And a broken mirror. Got a few cans. Well, that's fine and dandy. This is interesting. There's like a lot more space than usual. What have we here? Oh, good. Oh, sweet. That a lovely start. Boop. Now then. What have we here? I think that's actually leather. No. Unfortunately, the liner's ripped to heck. But the clasp works. The real wear. Okay, no, it's fake leather. I found a spot. But it doesn't have any real wear marks, just the liner's torn. Oh, quality product if I do say so myself. Also, isn't that a joy? Mattresses always end up in garbage rooms. Even though that is not what a person's supposed to be doing with them. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this one's full of food. Like it's really full of food. I'll catch up with you in a second. I'm gonna have to find a different bag. For treasure. It's one of them there clothing racks what break real easy. I tell you what, if this one's not broken, it's a solid maybe. Oh my god. And honestly, I didn't even know they came with a lower rack. I had no idea. I found plenty of these before. Ferda! Wow. I guess that's a slight improvement over just leaving it against the wall. Ooh. A grill. Seems like it's okay. Like the non-stick coating, I mean, isn't totally destroyed. So we might just bring that with us. Just got a few bottles. Hey, those are unopened. Too bad this is one of those like sugar-free things, but at least I got an orange juice. Blue Monkey sparkling coconut water. Strange. I'm probably not gonna drink these. Oh, it's coconut mango. That actually sounds kind of neat. Whatever. This is fine. I missed these things. It honestly felt so weird just leaving piles of them there. And yeah, I certainly did think about just like stacking them up and bringing them home. But that would have been a lot of effort and time was short. It keeps going. Well, shoot, that's not a bad bag, is it? I do declare, that's friggin' sick. What the heck is this? I think that's a hammock. Hell yeah. You know, hammock season is kind of coming up. And Dan. Whoop. No, no, no. Wow. We got a mixer. Doesn't look like a good one, and there's no bowl. But it's still kind of neat. Huh. We got mugs. Unfortunately, the big ass chip in one of them, both of them, means they're actually garbage. Ooh. Oh, baby. Oops. You know what? This is going to take a second. Just. That was chill. Well, I definitely see some goodies in here. I think maybe start with something smaller. Okay. Wow. That is a terrible bell. I mean, it works, I guess. Huh. Right, so my plan of attack. Just wanted to clear one area completely. And then I can dump the bag out there. And then I will use the bag. Just trying to be efficient, right? I don't want to go over the same area more than once. This one smells really, really bad. What is that? That's from like a bed? What's that sound? Toy gun. Cord. Whatever. But hey, pretty decent bag. Okay, just about time to compile these. Anything else from my milky little mitts today? Looks like our answer is a beautiful, sparkling, resonant ding 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 ding. I'm gonna need a bigger bag than that. Or a box, I suppose. Yo, that was no joke. That decent haul, boys. Huh, let's get this sorted out a bit. Bit of a mess. Well, you know, this actually turned out better than I thought it would. This is pretty half decent. You know, again, not breaking records, but running out of space, that's for sure. There we go. Mad decent for it. I'm actually getting super warm right now, so I gotta, wow, yeah, it really turned into a gorgeous day. I'm just gonna rip through these alleys, do it a bit of a solo run, and then I'll definitely catch up with you guys to show you how that turned out. And then, well, I've been contacted by a buddy from a while back, and I'm looking forward to picking up some goodies from him, so we'll see how that goes, and I can't wait to share that. Talk to you in a minute. Well, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Pleased overall, but I'm actually running out of time, cutting it real close in order to link up with my my contact, so I can't actually take these in right now. I gotta just put them in the garage, so real quick, unload, and we'll deal with it later. Alright, we made it to the meeting place. Now, I've met up with this fellow a couple of times, but he doesn't love the idea of being on camera, so I'm probably not gonna get a lot of footy, but I'm really excited, because he made it sound like he's got some good scrap. Yes, I'm actually pretty jazzed, because way to hit the ground running. I really like this guy. I'm glad he's in my life. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I feel good. Look at that. Okay. We'll get this loaded up. Yeah. Oh, righty. That is looking sick. I am pretty excited about this. It's better than I thought. Okay, so batteries, obviously, and then the rest of these boxes are just full of wire. Full of wire. And there's a bunch of these things, I forget what those are called, but they're fancy, and there's a bunch of them. Should probably try selling those on eBay. But for right now, we just gotta get all this stuff out so we can bring these in. Not the most well-orchestrated use of time, but it is what it is, and I'm still pretty happy with how it's going. So let's get this done! Well, that was relatively painless. I decided to use the drop-off service for the first time in my life, because I just don't feel like hanging around, and I was super hungry, and I got other stuff to do. But today, I would call an excellent win. Remember what we found? We found these treasures right here. What is most likely a hammock, a flat-top grill that I've yet to test out, and that thing, the rolling wardrobe, complete with all the pieces. That should be a really easy sell, but to be honest, these other two things are perfect for non-sale related reasons. Because David was just talking about getting a flat top. He was like, do they still make those? Do they still sell those? Well, yes, they do. At least you can still find them. And then Quinn, my brother, was actually talking about a show that he's got to go do audio for, and he's going to need a hammock to put backstage. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different kind of job. So these are not actually for sale. These are for gifts, and I am pretty jazzed about them. Great finds. Oh, and like a little handful of wire. Yeah. All right. Well, overall, I'd call this a pretty good day. I had fun. I had fun out there, and I think it went pretty well as far as finds, scores, treasures. We didn't do crazy good on treasures, but we did pretty all right on bottles. Although I did see one person out there, like as I was going through my alley run, there was another individual who started at the other end. So, you know, one more reason why you got to get going early. Still, no complaints, except, and this is like totally predictable, is I miss Whistler. Wow. Not just for the bottles, but for everything. That place is a magical wonderland. Like, on purpose. It's built that way. And I know that's pretty normal. You know, it wasn't like a full-on vacation, but it was a bit of a vacation. And yeah, once you come back from you miss your home, and then you come back, and then you miss that cool place that you just came back from. And I'm definitely feeling that right now. Still feeling the wanderlust. Still gotta get out there and address that. And I look forward to sharing that. Oh, and one other thing. Today was actually, I didn't share this at all because it really wasn't any concern of anybody's but mine. But the car was actually it was causing me issues. I'll see if I can pull up some pictures to support this. But basically, ever since I bought it, it was really difficult to shift, and sometimes it would be difficult to turn on. Pushing the clutch pedal in, it wasn't doing it. It wasn't doing its job, and I didn't understand why. And then after changing after replacing the clutch, I thought it would solve everything, and it didn't. It actually just continued to get progressively worse and worse and worse. And I thought, like, it must be like the clutch cylinder, slave or master, or like there's a leak in the lines or something. But like I checked the whole hydraulic system, and it didn't make any sense because the fluid wasn't going down. All the fluid was staying right where it belonged, and it was clean, and it just didn't make any sense. It was absolutely driving me nuts. And I drove that whole way to Whistler, driving around Whistler, and the whole way back, just like dealing with this thing. The symptom, the problem was it was grinding every time I tried to put it into a gear. It was like the clutch just wasn't releasing, which is why I thought it was something to do with hydraulic systems. But last night, I finally figured out what it was, and it was so simple. It was so stupid. So the clutch pedal, after all of my diagnosing and looking around for possible causes, it wasn't until last night that I just like grabbed the clutch pedal and the bracket and started looking at moving, seeing where it was supposed to. It was jiggling around a lot. There was way too much movement to this thing. Plus, it was like really low compared to how it's normally supposed to be. You know, I know vibes. I like them. They're my car. And not to mention, like, underneath, the little plastic thing underneath it, it was like getting crushed and crumpled, and it just didn't make it. Anyway, this thing was moving way too much, and I finally looked all the way up the bracket, like upside down under the dash, and I saw it. There was a spot. There was a welded nut on the bottom of the bracket that you could see a hole through, and there was no bolt in it. It just wasn't attached. This bracket is supposed to be attached, but instead of being attached, it just like flexed, and the only thing that was causing the clutch pedal to actuate at all was the whole bracket bottoming out on the floor. And obviously, like, Obviously, that completely screwed up the travel of the pedal, and after seeing that, it was just a light bulb moment. Like, that's gotta be it. So I ripped the dash apart and pulled all of the everything out and like reached down and found a way to get access, put a bolt in, lifted the pedal and the bracket right up, and now it's like a totally different car. It's amazing. So I was having a lot of fun driving around today, and I guess I probably should have shared this struggle a little earlier and it might have been a little more relevant, but it just it feels like a good day. Feels like such a win. And I kind of had a feeling it had to be something stupid and tiny and obvious like that. That's sort of my life with cars, is when there's an issue, a lot of the time you can just find it if you look. Which actually just causes me a lot of stress because I've convinced myself that I can figure it out on my own, and then when I can't, it just drives me nuts. Like that one definitely did. But the upside is that uplifting feeling like an absolute champion when I figure it out. So yeah, it already feels like a good week. I appreciate your patience. I hope you enjoyed the little travel vlogs. If not, don't even worry about it. There's all sorts of stuff planned for this channel, and I hope you look forward to it, and I look forward to sharing it with you. So leave it better than you found it, and keep doing the thing.